Big facts, yo. I saw the other day Lashelle interview on the Art of Dialogue where she was saying how she was mad at Suge Knight for Tupac getting killed. I guess she was saying Suge Knight should have kept Tupac from the gangster, from the gangster stuff. You know what I'm saying? He should have been smarter than that and, and kept him from street stuff, kept him from getting caught up with the homies. Well, can't nobody. Well, Suge Knight was young himself. Um, Suge Knight, I think Suge Knight had a deep insecurity within him. Also, growing up in the blood neighborhood, growing up in the gangster neighborhood, because your neighborhood does influence you. Peers do influence you. And I think in the back of Suge Knight's mind, he saw all the homies. He saw them growing up being the gang bangers. And he had good parents, kept him out the streets, kept him focused on football. But I think deep in Suge Knight's mind, he wanted to be a gang banger growing up. But he couldn't because his parents kept him out in the streets. So he chose another route. He chose sports. But I think just in the back of his mind, he always wanted to be accepted as one of the homies. And so when he got his chance, when he got grown, and he started bringing the Bloods, gang bangers in his circle on death row, he resorted back to his childhood. Now he can do what he want to do. Now he can be in a gang. Now he can experience what that life is like. So you saw him with all the red on, the red suits. You saw the Death Row logo. You saw the red carpet in his office. So now he's one of the homeboys now. Now he feels like a real man now. Now he feels accepted by his peers. Something he always wanted. Something he always wanted to do. Something he always wanted to be. Even just to have that experience of being that. So, he ain't going to be able to tell Tupac not to do it. I understand where Lashelle coming from. But Suge Knight can't tell nobody something. Can't tell nobody nothing. If he's insecure with his damn self, if that's something he wanted to be his damn self, how he gonna tell Tupac to stay away from it? When he wanted it, his damn self. When he wanted to be accepted by the homies. And this is the problem we have in our black communities, pretty much. We don't feel like a man unless we out here doing dumb shit. Killing each other, robbing from each other. Or joining a self-destructive gang. But this is our cult. This is our culture growing up. This is what we see when we are brought up in these neighborhoods. We see the drug dealers. We want to be like that. We see our parents struggling. And sometimes our parents don't have to struggle. I don't think Suge Knight parents struggled. But we still want that life. We still want that experience, a lot of us. Because we see it around us and we think it's cool. They glorify it in movies. Scarface, they glorify Godfather, they glorify the gangster in Hollywood. And young kids are impressionable. And so we see it out there in the streets. We see the dude getting his respect, getting the baddest chicks. That's what we want to be. That's who we want to be. This is the life we have. This is the life we see in our hoods. This is what Tupac saw growing up. This is what Suge saw growing up. So Suge wouldn't be able to tell Tupac to stay away when Suge wanted that life his damn self. So I can, so you kind of really can't, when you look at it from that point of view, you can't really be mad at Suge Knight. You kind of really have to sympathize for Suge Knight. And it all goes back to brain. It all goes back to our culture, man, and what Tupac always said about our culture. We gotta show these kids the right way. We gotta raise these kids, or they gonna be thugs. They gonna be gangsters. But then I heard something. I listened to Never God, and Never God said, "Don't try to change the world. The world gonna be what it is." The world is what it is that way for a reason. Don't try to change it. Just acknowledge what it is and know that you are God. But yeah, man, that's it for me. Big facts. Peace.